tabulated form, this we need to discuss at length here. On paper and tissue, it survives only for 3 hours. The reason being that this virus has some kind of antigenicity or some kind of deadly thing with the cellulose. So the paper is made from cellulose fibers, and the tissue paper has a bleach in it to make it whiter, and it also has some dye. The colored tissue paper has some dye. So eventually these 3 factors are killing the virus in 3 hours. Copper kills the virus in 4 hours because copper ions interfere with the capsid of the virus and it kills. So in these days, it is much better to drink copper water in a copper glass kept before 6 hours or 7 hours overnight. Now on cardboard, the virus dies in 24 hours, again because of the cellulose and again because of the certain chemicals which are there. On wood, also it dies in 24 hours. On cotton cloth, it dies in 24 hours. But on stainless steel, it can stay for 2 to 3 days. And one American study recently says on stainless steel, it can stay for 7 days. On polypropylene plastic, 3 days, glass, 4 days, paper money for 4 days. Now, paper money really is not paper money, it is a plastic money because all the fibers are not cellulose fibers, but they are actually synthetic fibers. And all the modern currencies of the modern generation, ये नई नोट जो है 500,000 के वो real में plastic की notes है, they are not real paper. And on the outside of surgical masks, they remain alive for 7 days. Now the reason for this is that all the surgical masks are made from the microfibers, and these microfibers are made from polypropylene, some kind of plastic. So this plastic has a very high electrostatic charge, so it attracts the virus and then it holds the virus there. जैसे कि आपकी कंघी में विंटर में जब बाल जो है वो चिपक जाते हैं with the combs, the same way on this synthetic plastic made surgical mask, they stick there. And in case of paper, there is a desiccation because the paper will absorb water from the virus and it will desiccate the virus. But the surgical mask, which is made from these fibrils, which are made of polyester, there is no water absorption. So if the humidity of the room is 40-45%, the virus has enough water to survive for 7 days. Paper desiccates the virus, the surgical mask does not desiccate the virus. This is the reason why it stays very long. So after I studied this phenomenal study into the depth, we came up with an idea, and in fact not me but my sister came up with an idea. As I said, this tissue desiccates the virus and bleach residue kills the virus because there is always some amount of sodium hypochlorite for whitening. And the colored cotton cloth also desiccates, and cellulose has an interference, and the dye which is used in denim jeans and in this can help killing the virus within 24 hours. So in USA also, now the US government has already recommended for the denim mask, and US companies have started making denim masks rather than using those disposable polyester masks and increasing the solid waste management load. So we started experimenting with various clothes, and then my sister, Dr. Nipa, she came up with an excellent idea. She made a mask matching to her dress, which is having a pocket here. Into this pocket, we can insert a tissue paper, disposable tissue paper in 4-fold. So the cotton 24 hours, tissue paper within 3 hours. So let us see now her mask.
Looks like a family of scientists.
So now see, this mask is so good that you can reuse as many times as you want, and the flame doesn't die, and after every day in the evening you just discard the tissue paper into your biological waste and the mask would go into the washing. And because we know that we have to continue in lockdown till the Diwali, we have even started getting our shirts sewn with the mask having that pocket appropriately matching for the shirt. And she and my wife have already started making masks for Navratri festival also and Diwali.